Let's take a walk through campus. First, there's Hanscom Hall, which is our main academic building. It's where you'll find the head of school's office, college counseling, and the academic skills program, as well as the library. A typical class here, usually English, history, and world language classes, takes place around a Harkness table because classes are mostly discussion-based. Teachers are also available here for office hours and for extra help. Downstairs in Hanscom, you'll find the Marlin Family Idea Center. This is our makerspace, where you can take courses like robotics or 3D design. It has all kinds of equipment, like 3D printers, laser cutters, large format printers, and vinyl cutters, as well as routers, a bandsaw, table saw, drill press, and hand tools. The Dean of Students' office is down here too, so you might run into his dog, Mookie, who's our campus therapy dog. Next door is the Art Cottage, which has a blacksmith shop and studios for jewelry making, ceramics, painting, and drawing, as well as a photography darkroom and individual art studios on the top floor for students working on their art portfolios. There's also the Owen Art Gallery, where there are student shows and works by visiting artists. McLaughlin Science Center is where all of our math and science classes meet. There is typically a classroom space on one side of the room and a lab space at the back. Trustees Auditorium is right off the lobby. That's where one of the school's 12 Steinway pianos lives, but it's also used for presentations, movies, AP Stats classes, things like that. Bingham Auditorium is where we have assemblies several times a week. This is a time for announcements, presentations, concerts, or maybe an outline of what events and trips are happening that weekend. We sit in groups with our advisors. Bingham is also where school plays and the spring musical takes place. The music wing is next door, where we have our distance learning program with the Manhattan School of Music. The field house at the bottom of Church Street has a trampoline room, indoor skate park, basketball and tennis courts, and a fitness center. Outside, there are more tennis courts and an airbag for ski and snowboard jumping. There are athletic fields for soccer, softball, baseball, field hockey, and lacrosse, including one turf field. But mountain biking and road cycling are really popular here too. Trails lead right from our bike barn across the street to Pine Hill, where the school has 40 kilometers of trails and a yurt where groups like the Outing Club can meet. The trails are also home to our highly competitive Nordic team. Skiers and snowboarders head to Sunday River. Of course, it's only 10 minutes away. Gould has its own lodge there, the Cayley Competition Center, which is right next to Barker Lodge. Last year, the school opened a new T-bar right on the racecourse to give athletes much more training time on snow and less time in lift lines. Students who like to ski and ride don't have to compete. There's also Ski Patrol, or students can earn coaching certification through the Rugrats program for local elementary school kids, or Maine Adaptive, helping individuals with disabilities enjoy time on snow. Ordway Dining Hall is really the heart of the school. You'll come here for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Most meals are cafeteria style, but once a week we eat family style with teachers at our tables. There are 3 dorms, Gehring for girls and Davidson or Holden for boys. Holden's rooms are generally really large, with singles, doubles, and triples, but Davidson has awesome suites, where students have a shared living space between their bedrooms. And did I mention that we have a barn? There are lots of chickens, and a few lambs were born recently too. There's a new composting area and a hoop house going in. You can take Farm and Forest in the afternoon instead of a sport, or sign up to help out with barn chores.
Alright, I think that's about it. Thanks for letting me share our campus with you. Don't be afraid to reach out with any questions that you may have. Have an awesome day!